This bus you're sitting in, there isn't that issue with it. This bus can stay out all day long for the mileage required from it, so that isn't an issue. These just charge at night. The other buses don't have the same range, the smaller buses, and you will have seen the compound over there. You'll notice them on charge in the day, but they'll normally bring them in on a driver's break or a driver's either a break or a changeover. So they manage that in. And they'll rapid charge them generally. So you can see on that site over there are, I'm trying to work it out, 6 rapid chargers. There's a lot there. I'll put more there. There's 2 rapid chargers here, which aren't linked to these buses for the other buses. So we've got 8 rapid chargers on this site. So that's how we manage it, and you manage the charging into the driver's brakes and the changeovers. And obviously those can be a bit different. They train the drivers, community transport who run these buses, they train their drivers especially not to use the brakes, to use the regen, because we're recovering a lot of energy from these, 30-40% we can recover. It's a lot, isn't it? Amazing that our telemetry system showed us that level of recovery that we've only known about for a few months, really, that we were getting that. So we train our drivers, try not to brake, but to let the retarder work to regenerate power. So that's the first thing. And the startup routine, you don't just turn a key. Doesn't quite work like that. It's a bit more sophisticated than that. But between the 2 models of bus, there are also different starting procedures. I'm not fully au fait with those. I'm not a trained driver. But yeah, to me, the most important thing is the regeneration. Drivers, in my experience, drivers have come up to me and said thank you for getting the buses, especially the older ones, because they've spent a career sat on a vehicle that's vibrating and that's noisy. And I think the first thing, using heavy machinery that vibrates, it's not particularly good for you over a long time. So you don't get that with an electric piece of kit. It doesn't vibrate, doesn't make so much noise. They do make noise, but they don't make very much noise compared with a diesel. So that's the first thing. And the other thing that drivers love is the torque, available torque. We were talking about this earlier. You've got full torque, no gear change. So they like it.